Hello everyone, hello! Sasori here with some Final Fantasy XIV quests real quick, and then we're going to go into playing some Far Cry. Okay, so for Far Cry, we'll worry about that later. But for now, we're going to play some FF14, like I said, and we have the level 35 White Mage quest to do, which is going to teach us region, which is important because I'm trying to level this off screen, and this spell is very helpful for that. So, let's get started. My apologies, guys. I got unnecessary. That was very important. Ah, Miro, looking ever more the White Mage I see, and yet I fear you are all ready to perform the. I fear you are as ready to perform the quieting as a chocobo chick is to carry a wood whaler clad in full plate. But take heart, for we all must begin somewhere. Today I would teach you the art of communing with the elementals. This is, by any measure, the very foundation of our art. The means by which we preserve the harmony between the forest and our people. Not far from Sorrel Haven, you shall find a tree, a mere sapling in the shadow of the guardian tree, but one that has likewise been consumed by anger and fear. I would ask you to placate this tree. The process is quite simple. Stand before the tree and raise your hands, commune with the elementals that reside within, and attune yourself to them, until your feelings are in absolute harmony. Be forewarned, however, an angry elemental can be as stubborn as my dear brother. Do not be surprised if you find your honest plea rebuffed and foul creatures sent to drive you from the forest. No matter what happens, you must remain calm, dispatch the creatures, settle your heart, and speak to the tree once more. If your heart is true, your voice will reach the elemental ere long. Remember this, Miro. Under no circumstances must you allow your anger and fear to overcome you. As practitioners of white magic, the magic of succor and solace, such emotions are anathema to our very existence. Oh, sorry about that. I needed to turn off the fan. Until your bowels are in perfect alignment. Yes. Exactly. I love the name of this quest. Only you can prevent forest ire. It's hilarious. Wait, you want me to go? Why do we have to go now? Okay. They have a decent sense of humor. Okay. So Sorrel Haven is over here. It's like all these giant roots sticking out of the ground, but where the fuck is the tree that they're attached to? Like, it's none of these trees. Maybe it's that big tree over there. Maybe. This tree right here. It's actually the smallest tree in the center. It just got all its roots. It's like one of those guys that has got really thick legs, but his arms are like thin as twigs. Hi, Bubble. Join me. Don't fear, Pam is here and shitting her pants. Oh man, I liked Spirit Tracks up until I fought the final boss. It was enlightening to find out that my 3DS had a dead zone on it. That really would not have come to pass if I didn't fight that boss, so... Good to know, I guess. The funny thing is I didn't even need to hit the spot where the dead zone was. It's just that's where my hand naturally went. Was to the dead zone. And only for that boss. It was great. That and the pan flute. The pan flute was the fucking worst. Right, Mini Cat? Exactly. Did you lose your straw again, weirdo? Well, you'll have to wait. A short while ago, I sensed a great anger abate. The forest is quieter, more welcoming now. It would seem you have passed your first test, Mira. Hey, Mira. The trees are the elements. The elements are the trees. The lush verdure of the wood is inseparable from the spirits that dwell within it. But you do not need to hear this from me. Doubtless you felt it for yourself when you healed that tree. Above all else, the elementals prize harmony. When they sense a threat to harmony, they summon forth all the powers at their disposal to expulse it. For so long we had lived in peace with the elementals. Why now do they turn against us? I can offer no answers, only theories. But one thing is certain, we must quell the Great One's fury, and do it soon, lest Gridania bear the full brunt of the forest's wrath. To soothe the forest's wounds, and restore harmony, that is our duty as mages of the light, and it is responsible to transcend the races of our nation. I sense your success in soothing the ailing tree, and am more certain of this than ever. Sadly, many cannot see past established practice and tradition, my dear brother among them. One would hope for a bit more open-mindedness, given his youth, but alas, his pride as a Pajal will not permit it. For my part, I'm not entirely unsympathetic to his concerns, and yet, the task before us is too great. We must bring him around to see reason, but how? Forgive me, Mira, I would be alone with my thoughts for a while. Worry not, I will find a way to deal with our ruin. And there we go. That's our level 35 quest, nice and quick. So, Regen is a spell that we want. It, well, you just cast Regen like this. Look at that. So, Regen, what it does is regenerates HP over time. Pretty cool. And the reason we want that spell is it's actually very key to what we're doing with White Mage, in that a lot of the time you just throw Regen on your tank and just DPS. Regen's very, very, very powerful. It's actually been improved as well because Regen used to draw threat while the tank was running from mob to mob, but they recently made it so that only the casting of the spell draws threat, and actually, Bob told, why did you just fall off that ledge? What? Okay. Anyway, and now the actual ticking of the spell doesn't draw threat, but it used to. Would I like to pre-order the nearly $1,000 FF7 music box? No. Alright guys, we'll be back in just a second as we got to swap to Arcanist and a new video to do the quests for them. Yeah. Be right back.